Hi, I'm Henry, CTO at Apex AI. Today I'm introducing you to Alex, the AI voice agent who answers every call into Apex AI 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is the system behind Apex Front Desk, and it is one of the most important pieces of infrastructure in our entire operation. In the next 11 minutes, I will walk you through what Alex does, the architecture under the hood, the design decision behind his voice, a real call walkthrough, the escalation logic, the cost math, and the honest limits. Start with what Alex actually does. Alex is a voice AI agent that handles 6 distinct call intents. 1. Appointment booking, for prospects who want to schedule a walkthrough or a service call. 2. Business questions, for callers who need information about our services, pricing posture, or company background. 3. Message taking, for callers who want to leave a message for Craig or someone specific on the team. 4. Existing customer lookup, for callers who already have a relationship with us and need account information or service status. 5. Transfer handling, for callers whose situation requires a human on the line with proper context handoff so the human picks up the call already knowing what is happening. 6. Emergency escalation, for the rare call that requires immediate human attention with priority routing. 6 intents, 1 agent, every call, any time of day. No call ever goes to voicemail at Apex AI, not one. That is a deliberate operating standard, not an accident of staffing. Now the architecture under the hood. Alex is built on a stack of 3 core technologies that together form a single coherent agent. The voice layer runs on a production-grade voice AI platform that gives Alex natural conversational speech, sub-second response latency, and the ability to handle interruptions like a human would. When you talk over Alex, he stops talking and listens. When you pause to think, he waits. When you change subject mid-call, he follows. The conversational dynamics feel human because the underlying voice infrastructure is built to behave that way. The reasoning layer runs on Claude. This is what gives Alex the ability to understand intent, hold context across a multi-minute conversation, and make appropriate decisions about how to respond at each turn. When a caller starts talking about their HVAC business and then halfway through asks about pricing for a different service, Alex tracks the shift, holds both threads, and responds to whichever the caller is currently focused on. That kind of context management is a Claude capability. The voice layer alone cannot do it. The business logic layer runs on our customer relationship and operations platform. This gives Alex live access to our calendar, our contact database, our active pipelines, and our customer history. When a caller wants to book an appointment, Alex is not promising to schedule it later. He is looking at the live calendar during the call, finding available slots, and booking the appointment in real time. When an existing customer calls about their service, Alex pulls up their history during the conversation. The integration is not a future enhancement. It is foundational to the agent. A design decision I want to explain because it gets a lot of questions. Alex is male. He uses male voice and male pronouns. This is intentional. Most voice AI agents default to female voices because the consumer product category, Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, trained users to expect female assistants. Inside service business contexts, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, dental, real estate, a male receptionist voice often tracks better with caller expectations and signals authority appropriately for the kinds of business decisions being made on the call. We tested both. Male voice converted measurably better in the verticals we serve. The decision was data-driven, not aesthetic. Alex is male, and he stays male. Let me walk through a real call. Caller dials in. Alex picks up on the first ring. Quick branded greeting. Name of the business. Offer to help. Caller says they are interested in seeing how the missed call recovery system works for their HVAC business. Alex immediately recognizes this as an appointment booking intent. He asks 2 qualifying questions. Call volume per week, business size in terms of employees and territory. The caller answers. Alex confirms he understands the situation and pulls Craig's calendar live during the call. He finds 3 available slots in the next 48 hours, offers them to the caller in spoken language, and books the appointment when the caller picks one. Alex confirms the appointment details, tells the caller to expect a confirmation text in the next minute, and ends the call professionally. Total call duration about 4 minutes. Outcome: booked walkthrough. Human touch points required during the call: 0. What happens when Alex needs to escalate? 2 distinct patterns depending on urgency. Pattern 1, Alex detects that the call requires human judgment, like an unusual edge case or a sensitive customer situation. He politely tells the caller he is going to transfer them, holds the line briefly, and rings Craig's phone with full call context already passed in a text message that fires simultaneously with the call ring. Craig picks up already knowing who is calling, what the situation is, and what the caller is asking about. The conversation continues without the awkward, "Let me explain why I am calling," pause that usually accompanies a transfer. Pattern 2. Alex detects an emergency. Could be a customer in crisis. Could be a high-value prospect signaling by intent at a level that needs Craig's attention immediately. Alex stays on the line with the caller while initiating an urgent ping to Craig. Craig answers immediately, and the call transfers with priority handling. No callback queue, no voicemail, no 24-hour delay. The customer gets a human in the loop within seconds of needing one. Now the cost math, because this is the part that changes the equation for service business owners watching. A human front desk receptionist costs roughly $50,000 a year in total compensation in most U.S. markets. Salary plus payroll taxes plus benefits plus paid time off plus the indirect cost of training and management overhead. That $50,000 covers 40 hours a week of phone coverage, which is 24% of the 168 hours in a week. The phone is uncovered for the other 76% of the week. Alex runs on a monthly subscription. The front desk tier where Alex lives costs less than what a human receptionist costs per week of coverage. And Alex covers all 168 hours of the week, not just business hours, not just the days the human is in the office, all of them, every call, every day. Run that math. A human receptionist at $50,000 a year covering 40 hours costs the business $1,250 per week. That is $31.25 per hour of actual phone coverage. Alex, covering 168 hours per week at the front desk subscription rate, comes in at roughly $1 per hour of phone coverage, 31-to-1 cost differential in the AI's favor. And Alex does not take sick days, does not take vacation, does not have personal calls to handle, and does not have a bad attitude on a Monday morning when the schedule is busy. This is what AI does for a real business. Not a demo, not a pitch deck, production, every day. Now the honest limits. Alex is excellent at handling structured call intents and qualified appointment booking. He is not yet capable of nuanced sales negotiations on a complex deal with custom pricing. He is not the right tool for high-touch relationship calls where the founder needs to be on the line emotionally as well as technically. He is not a replacement for human judgment on emotionally charged situations like dispute resolution. Alex is the front line of the operation, not the entire customer service operation. The human team, Craig and his collaborators, closes the deals Alex books and handles the situations Alex escalates. The two roles complement each other, neither replaces the other. If you run a service business, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, dental, real estate, any vertical where the phone ringing is the leading indicator of revenue, you need to hear Alex in production before deciding whether this changes how you think about your phone. Reading about him is not the same. Hearing him is. Hear Alex live on your phone in under 60 seconds. Go to frontdesk.atss.pro, enter your name and your number. Alex calls you within 1 minute, personalized to your business. You will know in 5 minutes whether this changes how you think about your phone. Innovate, automate, dominate.